Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, may I introduce to you Jesus Christ. It's your turn. It's your turn. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. You know, you said you had to. You had to. I summon you from the kingdom of Satan. I summon you here to testify today. Your pain will be our pleasure. Let's bring him up. That gets me charged. I love it. Wherever two or three are gathered in my name, I will be there in your midst. Right here on Nathaniel. And he said to him, the one who Moses wrote about, you know, in the law and the prophets, we found him. Guess what? His name's Jesus. Yeah, son of Joseph. Meet you. Nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about your childhood. Did you stay in Nazareth? Or did you end up going off somewhere else? The east, all right, came to Jerusalem. Okay, these magi, who are these magi? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. They were dudes asking, where's the one who's born? The Basileus. The Basileus? Yeah, the Basileus of the Jews. King of the Jews. Fantastic. That's who you are. That's what you were born? Fantastic. Yeah. They saw his star. What's that, Jesus? His star. His star in the east. They came. They bowed down. They bowed down to you, Jesus? Yeah, they bowed down. They bowed down to a baby. These guys are weird. They're all on drugs, right? These Magoi. Tons of drugs. Are you ready? By the way, tonight, take it down for a minute, Chewie. Tonight, you want to see the drugs, and you want to see him as he's using them with his kids. I'm taking you tonight to show you what happens when Jesus Christ. Back. I'm alive. That scared me. Some kind of interference. We're here to show you tonight. We're here to show you tonight that moment when Jesus Christ becomes completely stoned. Yeah, with his boys. Let's go and look at it. Jesus. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Let me ask you a few questions. I've got to enjoy it, right? Who wouldn't enjoy it? Who gets a chance to do this? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Who gets a chance to do this? Go ahead. Chewie, bring it up. And, you know, coming into the house, what do these magi do? They saw the little kid with his mother Mary, right? And falling down, they worshiped him. And they opened up their treasure. They opened up their treasure? Yeah, they opened up, you know, they carried him around, got a little box. It's full of what? Jesus, what they give you is Torah. His gifts. They gave me gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Only these aren't the gold and the frankincense and the myrrh you know about. This is the frankincense that is part of a compound formula. This is the smurna. You don't know. You know it was on his face when they arrested him? You know, he said it was blood. No, don't get ahead of yourself. Smyrna on your face. What did Jesus have on his face?
Smurna.
When he got arrested in a public park.
Come in his face.
Kid. Let's go. Keep going. You guys are gonna love it. I bring you the top shelves tonight. Look at this. So they went away, and behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph. Wait a minute. We got angels appearing, and what did he say? He said, take that Paidion, take that kid, right? Take that little guy and his mother and get out of here. Go to Egypt and stay there until I tell you otherwise, right? Because Herod, take it down, Herod wants to kill him. Herod wants to kill him. Joseph had a dream. He had a vision. He had a vision. Okay, are we going to jump into the prophets? Yeah, we're going to jump into the prophets, only we're going to see it from the historical actuality this time, instead of from the fairy tale. When the evangelicals tell you Bible times, as soon as they say those two words, run, right? It's an unreality. We're going to look at the text and exactly what the text say. We're not making up a thing. It's all coming from the text. You're going to be surprised when you see drugs. Let's go. Love it. We know we love it. Yeah. And he said, get him and go off. Herod's trying to kill you. Go to the next one. Next one, Chewie. Yeah. But when Herod died, look, this angelos came. He appeared. Oh, nah. Where you're going. I hear you, and the jury hears you. And they hear your prophetic personality, Jesus. Love it, love it. Kated, did you do something with all that gold? Did anybody notice you walking around with all that gold? My goodness. Gold, and next thing you know, you'll be buying maidservants. You'll be buying now. Maybe we will. How about this, Jesus? I love your clothes. Threads, man. Let's not take them apart. All right? Let's see who gets this. Let's let the fates determine. Let's follow Jesus, right? You see? You see what happens? Clown. Blow it up, please, Chewie. And, oh, look at this, guys. In Greek, you're going to love the speech in the synagogue.
Jesus Christ, this is Septuagint.
Started to get built a couple
This is
hundred years ago.
translation
Right.
of the Bible to the ancient
What are we
Greek.
going to do? Jesus is going to go around
Hebrew?
and teach them. Is that what you're going to do?
Translate
Teacher, ladies and gentlemen.
to-
People hearing him, they were
It's actually the
shocked,
Greek be
saying, "Where did he get
translated
these
by the
ideas
Hebrew.
of this wisdom that he's got, this wisdom that's been given to him." And what else does he have? He has dunamis. And every Bible on the planet in English will translate this as miracula.
Miracula. Miracles.
Miracles. But we know that's not what it is. We know because we don't follow the fairy tale. If you thought Jesus was snapping his fingers and stuff was happening, you are an idiot. And I mean from Greek. You are what people called Peter and John or James, I forget, but Peter was there. We're looking just a second. And they called them idiotes. They were not uneducated. They didn't even use that word. We'll look at it. But that word idiot is definitely there. If you thought that was happening, it's because you haven't lived. You haven't lived. Yeah.
Well, to the vlog, it's actually who gave the Jew the permission to translate to Greek. Did you guys know 250,000 words in ancient Greek, and while Hebrew only 6,400 and some shit. King James, nobody gave him permission. He just do it himself. So let's go. Continue. You listen to this first.
Boom. Miraculum. No. So what is the dunamis? What are the dunamis, plural? What are they? What are they then? He's got good speak. He's got good. Here is where we'll show you the actuality. Bring it up. Look at this. Dunamis. Generally, power, force, might, the expression of that power, the expression of some capacity is duna.
You know, I am not attacking any specific religion, but as someone that was descendant of the Abrahamic religion, which is Islam, Jewish, and Christian, we all is the descendant of Abraham. Abraham, the drug user, the psycho motherfucker. I can explain to you the different story about him.
Yes. Yeah, and by the way, one classicist is worth 50 Bible scholars. Yes, seriously. I would take a seasoned classicist any day of the week to the best Bible scholars from every top seminary in the country.
Check him out.
Seriously.
Lady
For
Babylon,
this reason,
Dr.
I'm just
Amon
about to
Hillman.
show you. Watch what the text will bring you, will show you. Okay. Look, dunamis, what else is it? Well, it's a medicine. You're kidding me. What a medicine? No. Look, people, at the end of the first line. Look. Polypharmakoi dunamis, right? The polypharmac. And we know because you and I have already been there with Nero. Remember when Nero showed up and we were looking at the recipe? What is a polypharmacon? We already know. We have ears to hear. You've been here the whole time? Yes, you know what that polypharmacon is.
Medicines and poisons. Despite his intimate knowledge of the natural
The problem is, my friend, there is no such thing called Abraham. There is no such thing called Moses. You know, they all just made it up story. Not so long ago, they all copying each other. I mean, like if you think about Moses, how is he again? They throwing him on the river from what's called that one? The story of Rome. It's Romulus. How the wolf. You know, they're all the same. They're all 12 disciples and all that bullshit there. And then you people killing each other over that. How stupid we are. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, how people die over fucking fruit. How stupid is that? Tell me.
Please, we don't know who's who. All we know, the name is a drug, and it's a sex drug too. So let's not get in too deep, right? And this limo is well jump in Mary Magdalene's limo. Let's not get too deep because stuff is going to get.
This is from the
heated,
ancient
you know what I mean? It's gonna
writing,
get
yeah?
heated. I want to take you to
We
chapter
can't deny
16
this.
of
We
Mark,
can't fight this.
and I'm just going to translate to you. I'm going to translate to you, and here's the text. You know, you like it. Wonderful. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, show them the next one. It's a pretty long chapter, right? And there's problems. People don't like this chapter. It doesn't fit well. There's manuscript problems. There's some funny things in here that make us a little bit uncomfortable. That's what I want to see, right? As an investigator, that's what you want to see. You want to go in that limo with those stars, and you want to see what's going on. Give me some. Can I have some of that? Let me see. Yeah. And so when the Sabbath was over, I'm just reading to you from the Greek. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of Jacob, and Salome, what they do? They scored some aromata. They got some drugs. They agorized some drugs. They went to the market, got some drugs. Don't you like that? Why? In order that they might treat his body. Yeah. They're going to put some stuff on him. They're going to alepho him. They're not going to Christ him. They're going to alepho him. His body, right? He's dead now, right? Okay, fantastic. Nothing new to see here. And really early in the morning, on the first day of Sabbath, they came to his monument. Yeah, that's his tomb, monument, tomb. Yeah, they came to his tomb, the most talked about tomb in history. What was found in the most talked about tomb in history? A wee boy. Yeah. Watch what he's wearing too. He's party free. Watch this. Okay. So early they get on it. They're getting there right when the sun is rising, right? And they started discussing among themselves and said, "Who's going to move that giant rock that's in front of the door of the tomb?" Right? They didn't bring it with them. It's a big rock, right? Big rock. Got to roll it away. And so as they're discussing, they look up, and what happens? What do they see? They see that somebody's rolled that thing away, right? And it's big. It's exceptionally big, they say. Woo! Yeah, good. It's got some manly business, right? Love it. Somebody's in the background. And going in, here we go. Are you ready to go into Jesus' tomb? Are you ready? Most famous tomb in history. I'm delighted to be able to give you a tour of the tomb of Jesus, a la Mark, and a little bit of Celsus in the background. Here we go. Going into the tomb, they saw what? A Neoniskon. Are you kidding me? They saw Neoniskon. What is he doing? He's kathemenon. He's sitting in Dexiai. Wait, what? He's sitting on the right side. He's sitting on the right hand. He's sitting on the right hand of whom? No, it just stops. He's sitting on the right hand of somebody or something or some corpse. Sitting on the right hand of it, which is the cult mystery position. Love it. Love it. What's this kid doing there? Let's see what happens. What does he say? Sitting on the right hand. What? Oh, he's wearing a stole lelke. He's wearing the white robes of an initiate. Oh. You love that? Can you smell the drugs that are in the air already? If you don't, it's too late and you're about to go nuts. I'm not kidding. Have you ever been to one of these cemetery rituals? Here we go. Yeah. And he says to them, the kid speaks up. He says, don't be afraid. Don't be amazed. Because they're shocked. Why are they shocked? They walk into a tomb. There's a kid sitting there. Am I being too loud? She says, shut up, old man. You're being loud. But what's the kid? I'm sorry. I get so excited when these kids get involved with Jesus. Can we see that kid with Jesus again? Look at Jesus' face here, people. Come on. Look at him. That's a man who knows he's about to get scandalized. You know what I mean? That's a man who knows he's been touching like he shouldn't. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Both of those are titles. Thank you very much. Okay. And he says to them, don't be afraid. He says, you're looking for Jesus, the Nazarene. Yeah, what is he doing? The one that was, and the Greek says, uk estin hode. And everybody translates that hode. Do we have that one? Everybody translates this. Demonstrative adverb of hode. Hode is just such a one, right? So it's the demonstrative adverb form of that. So in this way, or thus, this hode. The thing sitting there as it is. What does the kid say? Kid said, Jesus has gotten up. He's not this thing. Oh my God, did he just point to the corpse? Did he just point to the corpse and say that, no, he's been woken up. He's new. This is not him. This is not him. Oh my goodness, that thing is translated traditionally as an adverb. He's not here. He's not here. But why is the boy sitting on the right hand of somebody who's not there? Fantastic. And what is that kid doing? And why is he dressed up? Why is he dressed up like an initiate? This is getting ridiculous. If we were cops, we would say, okay, there's a pattern. You think so? Hand me those donuts over there. Right? Hand me those donuts. You know what? As I'm eating my donut, I'm thinking we're seeing a pattern. We're seeing a guy who gets arrested in the company. He gets impeded. Somebody comes in. He's there with a kid, whether it's in a dark place late at night, or whether he travels up to somebody's rich tomb and spends a couple of days with their kid. Is anybody seeing a pattern? He called himself. He said, Jesus Christ said, I am not a child trafficker. I am not a child trafficker. I am Jesus Christ. I am not a child trafficker. Do not scandalize me. I am Jesus Christ. I am not a child trafficker. Do not scandalize me for touching children. You know, the last person that corpse talked to was that kid. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. But before you think this is over, now I'm bringing in the drugs. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Remember, in the tomb, that sacred place where that body is, where those necromancers perform their rite, yeah, they also burn incense. Yeah, they also burn incense. Okay. Wait a minute. What? And it's called fumigation, bro. It's called fumigation. Every death is full of it. Right? You got to purify the area. You got to get rid of those demons. You got to get rid of those demons. Right? So what happens? Let's watch what happens in the next, so they got up early on the Sabbath and they went, and Mary saw, right? He went to her first. Anyway, I want to get when they're running out. Yeah. And so he says to them, behold, Jesus the Nazarene, you know what I mean? The one that's crucified, he's out. And this isn't him. This form isn't him. Look at the place where he's buried. But they said to students of him, go out and say to the students and Peter, to bring yourselves, right, to Galilee. He's going to go before you. He's going to go into Galilee. Wait, what? Jesus is going into Galilee. Okay. And then what's the very next sentence? And they went out and fled in terror. They're tomos. They're shaking. They're shaking. It says they ran away. They ran away and refused to even tell anyone about what happened, right? This is Mary Magdalene, right? Salome, couple others. And they're standing there and they see this kid. And all of a sudden, a terror hits them. A terror hits them. I wonder what they were fumigating that place with. Was it something ecstatic? Was it something that they were using? And you think, oh, no, watch, I want to catch you. Right now, I'm going to chain you up and I'm going to spank you. Right? You say, no, they didn't. It wasn't. They weren't using those drugs. No, they couldn't have. We couldn't have gone there. Yes, take a look at what the Greek says. Right? It says they were tromos. They had a shake. And they were in ecstasis. They were in ecstasy. They were in ecstasy. No, this is Christian. These cannot be those rites of the pagans. No. Well, guess what? Mary got high in Jesus's tomb. She became ecstatic. Yeah, this is when you start seeing visions and stuff. What do you think that kid was doing sitting there? Right? For a reason. And Celsus is screaming at the world, look, they're no different. They do the same things. They reverence Jesus as they reverence Yeah. And what is Jesus doing with the naked boy? We're building a picture. And I want you to think about the period of time you're inhabiting. And I want you to think about whether or not time is a river or a cycle. Let's hit it, please.
This fight has come to us, and you know what I say? Bring it on! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here.
To let you know that verse 1 is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God when you understand faith. The devil's hoping you don't know who you are.
What is the deliverance that Jesus Christ has on you?
In a few years they'll die. Do you know why they can't reproduce?
We propelled, birds propel, eagles don't propel. We just
Jesus would say to our politicians today, who are telling us what light bulbs we can and can't use, but they won't say don't murder your children. Someone who is so deeply into paganism as to do this was restricted from the privileges and rights of citizenship within the nation because they had defiled the image of God.
This is how you breathe in hell. It's like...
They toppled civilization and issued in dark ages. Now they have the power to destroy everything. Look at where you are in history. Yeah. Thank you for coming tonight. I will be a few minutes at the Discord tonight. To chat with people and throw around for people to throw around ideas. It's a great place to come to throw around your ideas. Yeah. And maybe tonight we'll sell this, maybe not. But please, as we go through this material, take it seriously, because this is the reality that we have now at present. This is our reality. Yeah. We have to do what's right, guys. We have to defend that space. We have to keep these texts. Have a good week. Hail Satan.
Drinking whiskey.
Some people, I can understand, it's a bit too hard to chew. But that's the truth. So, till the next time,